This is an interesting geometry problem that I would like you to try to solve and see how far you can go. And one of the interesting properties of this problem is that as of now, the ChatGPT etc. are not able to solve it uh, completely or correctly. So let's go ahead and try it. We are given this right angle triangle with the given those two sides, and we need to find the area of this shaded region. The key idea here is that the circle is touching this diagonal, this hypotenuse, and therefore this radius is perpendicular to it. And to find this area of this shaded region, we'll need to find the area of this triangle and the area of this arc, and then we'll subtract it. And to be able to do that, we possibly need to find the radius of the circle and this angle. If we know these two things, we should be able to solve this problem. So to start with the given these things, one thing you notice is that this angle, if this angle is, let's say, theta or whatever, then this angle is 90 minus theta because this is 90 degree. And this angle and this angle, if this angle is theta, this is 90 minus theta. And we can find this angle theta because we need to know these two sides. So we write tan theta equal to this side 2 plus root 3 divided by 3 plus 2 root 3. This can be simplified by multiplying the conjugate part of this one, which is 2 plus root 3 multiplied by 3 minus 2 root 3, and then we apply a square minus b square formula in the denominator. On the top side, we get 2 into 3 is 6, 2 into 2 is minus 4 root 3, and then plus 3 root 3, and then minus 2 into 3, root 3 into 3, root 3 is 3. And here we get 3 into 3, 9, and then minus 2 into 2 is 4 into 3 is 12. These two terms cancel, and these two terms combine to become minus root 3, and this is divided by minus 3, which is 1 upon square root of 3, and therefore the tan theta is 1 upon square root of 3. We have theta is equal to 30 degree, and that is a nice solution. This is 30 degree, which means this angle is going to be 60 degree, and this angle is going to be 30 degree. And let's say the circle has a radius of r. The next thing we need to find is the radius r. To do that, we have a nice identity coming on from here, from this triangle. We notice that if I take the cosine of 30 degree, it is this side divided by this side because this is 90 degree. And because we can express this side and this side in terms of r, we should be able to find the r. So I write cos 30 degree equal to this r, the base, divided by this side. And this side AO is nothing but 2 plus square root of 3 minus r, that gives me AO. So I have 2 plus square root of 3 minus r, and cos 30 degree is root 3 by 2. And this implies 2r is equal to 2 root 3, cross multiply this, 2 root 3 plus 3 minus root 3r, and collecting r terms together I get r equal to this 2 root 3 plus 3 divided by this 2 here, and root 3 goes here, becomes plus root 3, and this we can simplify by 2 root 3 plus 3 multiplied by 2 minus square root 3 divided by 2 plus square root of 3 multiplied by 2 minus square root of 3, and this becomes 4 root 3 minus 2 into 3 is 6, 3 into 2 is plus 6, and then minus 3 root 3, and this is nothing but 2 into 2 is 4 and minus 3. 6 cancel out, and this becomes 4 root 3 minus 3 root 3 is square root 3, and 4 minus 3 is square root 3. So R simplifies to a very nice looking root 3. So what next we will do is, now we know that R, we can find the area of this arc. Now the area of arc is going to be is going to be 60, this is 30 degrees, the 30 degrees divided by 360 degrees, because this section is only 30 degrees and the whole circumference, whole complete angle around this point is 360 degrees, and this is pi multiplied by r square, and r is the square root of 3, so this is 3. The cancel becomes 12 and this becomes 4. So area of this arc is pi by 4. The next thing we need to find out is the area of this triangle, and the area of this triangle, I'll write it here, area of triangle ADO is equal to half multiplied by this base AO multiplied by, I'll drop a perpendicular from D to here, call it, let's say, C, so I call it DC. Now AO is this 2 plus the square root of 3 minus R, and R is the square root of 3, so this AO is nothing but 2, and DC is nothing but R sine 30 degree. You see, sine 30 degree is CD divided by R, so CD is R sine 30 degree, and R is root 3 sine 30 degree. 2 cancel, so this becomes square root of 3 by 2. Now the area of shaded region will be equal to this area, this triangle area, root 3 by 2 minus this area of the arc of pi by 4. Hope you like this